Chloe, the story I'm about to tell you is the record of a mystery play that opened with a tragedy on a midsummer dawn 18 years ago. Two victims lay on the stage and the killer vanished like a ghost. But if we followed the traces he left behind on that stage, we might just come face to face with the real killer. At dawn on July 8, 2004, on the third floor of a multi-family house in Yongdap-dong, Seoul, while the homeowners were out, tragedy struck. The front door was locked tight. The killer left no trace. Choi So-yeon, alias, an acquaintance of the homeowners, was found dead in the guest room where she was sleeping. And in the master bedroom, the couple's daughter, Lee Ji-ah, alias, was also found murdered in her bed. 18 stab wounds were found on Choi So-yeon's body and 8 on young Lee Ji-ah's. It appeared both were attacked and killed in their sleep without a chance to resist. Who could have so silently and so brutally murdered these two women? Investigators soon found the killer's only path of entry: 5 footprints on the roof of the second-floor veranda below. The killer had crossed from the roof of the adjacent building and, like a ghost, slipped in through an open third-floor veranda window. Based on the 280-millimeter shoe prints, the police quickly arrested the prime suspect, the victim Choi So-yeon's ex-boyfriend Kang Min-jun, alias. All the evidence against him seemed perfect. He had a criminal record for home invasion and theft, and he knew the layout of the house. On the day of the incident, a witness, Kim Jin-tae, alias, saw a man in a dark raincoat hastily leaving the scene on a scooter with a yellow basket. On that very day, Kang Min-jun had abandoned his own scooter, which matched the description. He even told his friends he was leaving for China soon, hinting at an escape. The police were convinced he had killed his ex-girlfriend out of resentment. But in court, he recanted his confession, and the judge acquitted him due to insufficient evidence. With the most likely actor kicked off the stage, the case went cold.
A long time passed. Then, a veteran profiler, Kim Hyun-chol, alias, reopened the old case file, and he began to see a completely different picture. This wasn't a crime of passion or resentment. This was the work of someone colder, with a stranger motive. What caught his eye wasn't the 2 murdered victims, but a third survivor on the stage that night, the victim's pet dog, Kkami. At the scene, the dog's terrified excrement was found in an L-shaped pattern. After analyzing this trace, profiler Kim Hyun-chol came to a chilling conclusion. After murdering the 2 people, the killer had spent at least 20 minutes tenaciously chasing the terrified dog around the room, even moving the bed to catch it. Why? At a moment when he needed to erase evidence and escape, why was he so obsessed with a small dog that couldn't even bark? The profiler explained that the killer's DNA was never found on the victims because they didn't fight back. But after a 20-minute violent interaction with Kkami, it's highly probable the killer's body had bite marks or scratches from the dog. And conversely, the killer's DNA was likely left on Kkami's fur and claws. But at the time, nobody thought to treat a dog as a piece of evidence. And there's another clue. A life-term prisoner, Se Jin-woo, alias, submitted a drawing of the crime scene that was astonishingly accurate. He claimed he heard about the case from someone else in prison. What's interesting is that he mistakenly referred to the victims as a mother and daughter. This is strong proof that he didn't get his information from the police. It's possible he heard the story directly from someone who knew the scene better than anyone but the victims, the real killer or an accomplice. 18 years have passed. The actor has left the stage, but the play is not over. the 280mm footprints left by the killer, the bizarre chase after the dog Kkami, and the one who knows the killer hiding somewhere in prison. If we piece all these clues back together, can we finally find the face of the real Raincoat Killer who vanished behind the curtain? Do you think the real culprit is the ex-boyfriend, Kong Min-jun, alias, who was acquitted? Or do you think it's a third person hiding somewhere in prison who knows about the traces left by the dog, Kkami? Please leave your theories in the comments.